That was kind of fun, but wouldn't there be a way that we could do this far easier? I know. Let's just mess around with Totally Angelica for the PlayStation 1. I'll see you when the review's over.
Well, Totally Angelica is a PlayStation Game Boy game for, from the developers of ArtColit and the publisher of THQ, and apparently the genre is an action game. But anyway, it's been released on May 30th, 2000. Now, this game, pretty much, Angelica breaks her toy fashion thing, like her fashion studio, like her toy one. So she ends up going in her mind and going to her own fashion area instead. And the goal of the game is to have a perfect score. Like, a lot. It's basically made of, I don't know why it is called an action game, because it really isn't. Not in my opinion. You take on mini games, yes. There's, at least 10 maybe a bit less, without counting them. And I'm not going into all of them, because for one, finding footage is hell, and yes, you see footage right now, but while I'm recording this, there is none. I'm recording this post, I believe, but I'll try to read a few that I've known I play. There is Cookie Catch, which obviously you go and you catch cookies as they're being launched at you. There's Tommy Hide and Seek, which I had a hard time doing. That it was a pretty decent challenge. And Kimmy's Follow the Leader, which is another decently easy game to follow, where you just match her, bottle, toy, whatever. But there's, and I think the Cynthia's fashion match, you just match Cynthia's clothes, I believe. But the point is, you earn clothes or whatever for each of those mini games you play. And you keep going up. There's 6 different floors, I believe, so you have to get better in fashion as you go up the floors. I've never completed it, so they're just going to have extra footage there where I'm talking. Alright, I think I'm just going to go into the actual thing now. My rating. We'll just say I'll go from the hardest to the easiest, or whatever the rate. The story. There's really not much there. I'm sorry, but no, there isn't. The only story is that, oh god, her doll or her fashion show thing is broke. So now I have to go and become a fashion model. Yeah, that's pretty much the story. The rest of it is you go play the mini games, collect enough whatever points to get clothes, keep winning the fashion shows. God. There's a game, no, a franchise better than this idea that's done almost the same thing but better. Pokemon. Okay, except for battling, literally, you have to go around collecting items, playing games to collect items to become the very best. You might as well add the line, become the very best like no one ever was, because, okay, yes, I know it isn't the same idea with battling creature against creature, but the concept of what your player has to do. Collect things to become the very best. Yeah, Pokemon did that whole concept better. Alright, alright. Calm down. Alright. Let me see. The challenge level. Pretty easy. If you don't count that grandpa's level and maybe a game or or Fluffy's pinball, you have a basically easy game there. Okay, the only really challenging thing about it besides that, put that aside, is pick the right clothes. Because it's just a rigged game that way. Like, the concept is so easy. And I'm not kidding. Like, it's too easy in a way that it's annoying. Now, replayability value. No. It's okay for the first little while, but no, I would not repeat that over and over and over. It's not a game to replay, guys, trust me. Now, the two that are hardest to describe, but necessarily, there's some good about it. Well, the graphics are okay, like the Rugrats Search for Raptor. For its time zone and its system, it is okay, if not better than Rugrats Search for Raptor in a way. If that is one thing that they have going for them with this game, is graphics. It's really well, there's spotlights and almost a crowd of people, which aren't the best looking people, but that they can get away with that for including that at all, not making them Rugrat characters. Curtains are well done. The mall is pretty decent looking. I mean, okay, yeah, some of it looks more like a joke, but besides that, no, it's really, the graphics are really good. Okay, now the audio or song music category. That itself is also really appropriate and good. The songs that are playing at the times are really good. Like, the music is pretty upbeat, and you really feel like you're going into a fashion show. The only complaint I have on that is that when you enter to get dressed or changed into your clothes for the fashion show, the music is the same music that plays when you go out. Maybe with a little more clapping. And they probably should have included a separate song for the dressing room scene. Or a separate song for the model walkway scene, because that just when you're walking across the hall when you're doing that in that fashion show, you want to feel special, right? You don't want to hear something before and then hear it when you're walking out. So I'm thinking, well, that's a little, unclimatic, or so forth. But the music was pretty on par, and so were the graphics. Now, my rating. I'm sorry, Rugrat, Totally Angelica, but I would really have to give you a 3 out of 10. I know. I know when I was doing my Let's Play I was hyped, but acting is good. It really, when I think back, it really is not a good game at all. The music was really catchy, some of the games were okay, but not what I would play. The only person, and I don't even want to label them, that would probably really fully enjoy everything about it would be very young female children who are in dressing up and want to dress up, or even very young boy children who are curious, want to do the same thing, because I do not see anyone playing this and taking it seriously. I just wouldn't. Anyway guys, thanks for putting up with me for this review. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!